Welcome back everyone, Drake Hawkins again for some more EU4, and I've decided we're going to move to Greenland and or Iceland. You guys pick. This is the only peaceful place left in the world for us. We have, I did a count before the this episode. We currently have in the New World 120,000 rebels. In Scotland we have an increase on that. We have 132,000 just in Scotland here. And the rest of Europe, counting this area all the way through here, not counting the enemies that we're actually fighting, just the rebels, 1,349,000, rounded down. Before we get started, if you're enjoying the series, please hit that like button, it helps me out, and if you haven't already joined the clan, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more great content. So, we host approximately 250,000 troops in the field. So that's what we're up against. Let's get into it, shall we? Goal is take Sweden out, hand that to Sweden's country here, hand that to Finland, as well as colonize what we can over here. We've got this German Mexico, which is ours. I don't know how much of this is actually counting towards overextension. I'm curious, actually, if that is a thing I can check. Manage this. Okay, so the province is over here. Let's see one of the provinces that we can find over here. Castilian culture. No. Nope. Aztec culture. Okay, this one. Yeah, see, this is Mexico. It's 9% overextension. Okay, so those are definitely going to be an issue. So this area is heavily pushing our overextension up. So once we get rid of that into a colony, then the colony can fall apart and we can help defend it from the outside rather than it tearing apart this place as well. So we'll see if that's something we can muster. That was a fight up here. Good. I need to actually stop you a second, and you need to detach a siege there. How many are you going to leave behind? 1K? Let's do that again. 2 is better than 1. There you go. And you guys are going to come down here and take care of what's going on in Mexico City. Please. Hopefully the Cubans will send some troops over there. Sweden's occupying a ton of turf over here. We got to get through there and take them out, but they might run into particularist problems, because those particularists are not going to be on their side, I'm sure. Okay, there's an occupier there. If you can come across the water, please, and start... actually, come up north. Start sieging that. How are we doing down in the south? Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3 more revolts. That adds to the mix quite nicely. 7% there, 28% in Rome. Hopefully we'll be able to knock out the Roman Naples forces before too long. You guys still have your province. I just wanted to let these guys recoup a little bit. Their morale needs to be full for sure, and their manpower needs to recover in between battles, some as well. Rebel success in Aztecs again. Yeah, I understand Aztec separation is a thing that they want. Are we gonna need to force march for this? Probably not. Probably not worth doing. I mean, we're spending 2 points a month already on troops, and I don't think these guys aren't going to like overpopulate or over-control once we have somebody to help take care of things. You're still coming on your way down? Good. What's the next spam? Come on, spam me, baby. We gotta fight. We're gonna hit the rebels here. That's good. German occupation. I like to hear that. You can come down and not touch those rebels, because that's a lot of them. What are you guys? Swedish separatists. Okay. Well, you're gonna go there anyways. You won't catch them. Down this way. We're gonna start. These are Swedish separatists, so they are our rebels, but they're helping Sweden, which is a little unpleasant. More Swedish separatists there. I don't know what happens to the Swedish separatists when we kill them. When we take Sweden. Like, oh, that's held by Finland. That's good of you, Finland. Finland's like, I want this, let me have it. You got it, buddy. You got it. Trading naval supplies. The Citral and Linz has rebelled. Okay, gotcha. Where are you? Alright. Crushed, crushed, crushed. Let's hit there. Nope, I kind of wanted you to go to there. There you go. Good boy. 14 there. Another rebel crushed over here. Oh, oh, oh. Can't even click the buttons fast enough. This is outrageous. We're going to let them recoup a little bit as well. They're down to 32.8. I'm literally like not pausing every time this pumps up. There we go. Siege of Roma. That's a big one. Okay, you pop over here, see if that's going to make a difference. I don't know if they have any more forts. Do they have any more forts? They do. Head down that. That's their capital fort. So we might be able to push them out of this war immediately. They're at medium request or requirement for the war. You can come back. Medium requirement for the war. Medium, what is it called? War wariness. Anyways, they want out. Naples for themselves. Is there anything we want to take here? Kind of. That's going to get everybody upset. I'm going to wait on that. We can come back to conquering later and tell you guys just to give me war reparations. There you go. What else? Annul treaties with Austria. No, that's fine. Oh, I can't even annul treaties with Austria. That's fine. All right, we'll kick them out for that. We'll just take some money and their war. What's it called? War reparations and money. That's that issue dealt with. We got a stack team taken down fairly easily there. New Spain separatists? New Spanish separatists. I didn't realize these were new Spanish separatists. These are Aztecs. These are new Spanish. These guys are like, no, we want to go back to Spain. Oh, great. Alright, let's work our way through there. I guess you guys can come down and join them as well. Somewhere in the vicinity. There probably will be another issue sparked at some point, but you know, we'll see when it happens. Looks like Canada and New Brandenburg have gotten most of their issues under control on their own. Let's have a look at if there is some actual risk of people taking... yeah, see, these are growing. Independence for Northumbria. Yeah, there's some growth there. It's not big yet, but it's if it gets past about the half bar, we got to scramble. We want to be there before the scramble, but you know what I mean. It'll be beyond urgent at that point. Why did you walk away? Let him finish that. That's a siege. Alright. That battle's nearly done. These guys can... These guys are well rested, actually. They can come north. I want you to actually go take that fortress back from... Or stop them from taking that fortress. Minus 64%, minus 64, minus 70... Okay. Are there any fortresses they've actually sieged down? I don't think so. What are these guys? German peasants, okay. We're nearly done recuperating that. Alright, we'll bring them to take out Milan. That's that war. Another 4,000. That was an easy fight. Good. Nice clean fight. And another rebellion. Nice. Very nice. We keep feeding dudes into the mill here, and they keep just spamming out more. I'll take those two in sequence. That'll be a fairly quick kill. you're done unsieging that. Go clear up Berlin. I'd rather not have Berlin fall right now. That could be detrimental. Why is this a 0? Is that actually a fortress? It is a fortress. Well, that's a little wonky donkey. You have a siege general, so why don't you head back there? Why don't you guys split and half of you go there so nobody can cross the waters. I'm fine with them crossing south. That's perfectly fine with me. Alright. Keep it up. Okay, more sieges back and forth. We've unsieged that turf. That's good. You guys can come across here and help out. There will be particularists coming down your throat pretty soon. Or separatists, I should say. Ah. New province gets an extra... A colony gets an extra 100 dudes. That's good. See, those are separatists. They're going to run separate from the Swedish, who they're actually trying to help. Which is, you know, a strange little mechanic. Not normally an issue you deal with in this game. Look at the morale difference. That is not morale damage they've taken. That's relative morale to ours. They have morale of 4, ours is 7. That's why we're going to kick these guys' butts at an unreasonable ratio. Alright, these are occupied by whom? Occupied by Ferrara, and the what are they? French separatists are trying to take it. That's funny. Okay, there's that fight. We'll see what the balance. See, look at the morale balance. Huge difference. They already, morale-wise, they're just not able to stand up to the proper, to the elite forces. The Space Marines scare them. They have nightmares before they go into battle. Siege of Ferrara is over. Okay, that's good. Now you you want to come in and what? Help whom? I guess you can take out these 52 up there. Is that a little much for them? You'd sail off this way. They'll join into one of those fights, probably. French. I'm gonna take that guy before he gets a siege down on the province. It is a fortress. Alright. Rebels, rebels, rebels. We got that province back. That's good. Let's come down and join. Actually, come on over here so they don't come back and bite us. Okay. This war with Sweden. Can we give the land entirely to Finland now? Abo, I don't think, is actually Finnish culture, is it? It's not. It's Swedish culture. Okay, so we'll give... This is Finnish culture. We're going to hand anything with Finnish culture over to Finland's control for this fight. Finnish culture. Give control to Finland. Same here. And same up here. Okay. This does not have Finnish culture. That's interesting. We're at 50% war score. Can we go ahead and take all of this territory from them? Looks like almost not. We can, but not, because that would knock them out of the war entirely, or out of existence entirely. So we finish this siege, and then as soon as we do that, then the Swedish war is over. We'll hand it all to Finland, and with the troops that we're fighting out here, if there's any rebellious issues on Finland's behalf, we will fight back and help them out as a priority. Alright, battles down here. We just finished here. This is my mountains. I'd rather knock anybody that's in the mountains out before they get there. Like this, we're going to be walking into the mountains as the attacker. So that's bad. We want to walk into the mountains as the defender. And if they have not taken the fortress, we count as the defender of the fight. So we'll actually reinforce that one there. Ferrara can probably be booted out of this war now. I think we just take it. What's that going to do to the war? France and England, Umbria, Ferrara, Naples, Lucca, Spain. It would put Spain in the over the limit for joining the coalition, but they are not. They're in a long truce with us still, very long truce. Austria's already in that. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll take it. Oh, and $1,400. Yes, please. That's a nice little boon. We'll take that. That ends that war. And leaves us with the, what size of a fort is this? This is a level 6 fort. It's probably okay to leave that there. Look at the morale. They just cannot handle fighting the Space Marines. Boom. Stack wiped. When they were defending in the forts. Or in the mountains. Let you siege that back, and then we'll move you up. What? Casus Belli in France. Okay. Why did we get a Casus Belli in France? Alright, whatever. We're definitely going to have to go deal with the Scottish frontier here shortly. So I think this 47 is going to come down to Treviso. These guys are going to come up and take that fortress out. When they're there, they're going to hop on the boats and head up to Scotland to take care of things there. We have this fight coming in right away. Mostly we want to make sure that none of the sieging groups, the groups that are trying to separate, none of them get to the point where they own a fortress and, there we go, and they are entirely in control of, like, then when their bar gets full and they have a fort, then they can break, they have a chance to break the country, which would be atrociously horrifying. You guys can also come down to, actually, we're going to go to Stockholm. All of you guys go to Stockholm. You can hang out in Stockholm and stay there. And that's good. The Navy is going to get in a good fight here with the Swedes, but we don't want them to do that because that's pointless damage to our ships. And we can just end this war entirely if we clear the offer and take everything. These all go to Finland except for Abo goes to us. That one as well. 100% war score. Take. Oh, you jerks. Okay, so they blew some money before they. Alright, that's fine. End that. And we now have a proper Finland as our vassal. Alright, so your corruption is growing. Yes, indeed it is. Pretty aggressively. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ulm and Finland's troops are going to get ripped apart there. Alright, well, whatever. Reinforcement is an expensive prospect. We're back up at 11,000 men cash, so I'm okay with blowing through money left, right, and center if we need to. Relations with Finland. How are they doing now? Let's go talk to Finland and send a happy chatter with them. Ulm as well. Let's send a happy chatter in with him. And I think Brittany we also had an alliance with, right? Yes, let's send a happy chatter in with him as well. In 4 days. Native raids. Really? What? That's a weird event, considering we don't have the ability to be attacked by them. It wasn't an attack, it was just an event that lost us. Well, that's interesting. Alright, confirm that. Where was this war? Ah yes, that was in Brunswick. Yeah, Brunswick. We'll let him possibly camp out in a couple of these spots to just to take down the sieges, remove the sieges that are building there. This is a fortress on the plains. That's a fortress grassland. You can come in and join here. Let's wait for that siege to finish. Nuremberg. Yep. Okay. I know those guys are getting their butts kicked and there's nothing I'm going to do about it. I'm not sending anyone over there to die with them. It would be unnecessary and silly. How is things in the New World? Well, we got no other rebels in the north half of it. Oops. You guys coming south? Okay. This 2 stack, 25 stack can come down to Mexico. You guys can come over and take care of them. You siege down things, stuff. Who is going there? There we go. We got all of them covered. They'll clean up that siege works. Can you guys maybe take care of these Aztec separatists while you're here? Can you do that? No, you can't. That's out of our control. Okay. So North America, mostly taken care of. There's most of them are gone. I think the numbers in Europe probably haven't changed much, but we've ended Finland's war, which is helpful, and we've ended the war with Naples and Ferrara, which are also helpful without stirring up too much more aggression. We got this 47 stack that's going to hop on the boats and head up north. Actually, I don't think it's a 47 stack. I think that is wrong. 37, 47, 53, huh? Okay. Separate off you guys, and then grab me just your only infantry. So then consolidate, that's down to 17. It's 40, it's 50 still. Infantry, I need 50, oh that's 50, right? Did I say I need 51? I don't need 47, I need 50. Right now you have 34, and 6 is 40, and 10 is 50. Perfect. So you'll be able to get on the boats. Okay, well that's a good spot to put in a cut while I let things spam me as we chat. But we're going to be another couple episodes still of taking care of these issues. We still have lots of rebellions stewing, but less than the 2.5 pages. We're going to just keep getting more and more guys stack on top of here until this gets taken care of. Once we have, actually I can probably make sure we start enough, like we did at the end of last episode, start enough cores over here to make sure we're getting things taken care of. There we go. Now that should be enough provinces. Oops. There. Right. Like that. Did I not do that right last time? I don't know. You guys are still... You're coring, but you're going to take your sweet time, aren't you? Years to come. Years away from finishing that core. That's alright. That's done there. Can we actually... Do we actually core this one down here? We are working on coring that province. That's a good sign. Other than that, Ferrara as a core would be lovely. Can we do that? No, it's 82 points. Alright, well that's where we're going to put in a cut. We'll be back next episode to continue the war here. The southwest Austria, as it were, is mostly cleared out. We definitely have Western Germany and the Lowlands area still spawning more and still in a very dangerous position. This guy's against the 2-to-1 and he's just kind of resting there. He'll do a couple empty non-fortress siege clear-outs while he's recovering his army strength, his mercenaries. I don't know that we can even hire any more mercenaries at this point, just because we have so many... Yeah. We have so many dudes that are have issues, so... I think right now we have a maximum force limit of 418. That's wild, and we have 282 in the field. So we can really up the numbers, but we gotta replace them with regulars, the mercs with regulars, and that'll be kind of after this siege has been built down. Then our goal is going to have to be to get 500,000 dudes. Because why not? 500,000 man army. Why not? We'll see you next episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit the like button if you're enjoying things. Subscribe if you're, for some reason, new to the channel after 133 episodes. And as always, we'll see you in game.